New at noon, Cincinnati city leaders appear to set to take a big step forward when it comes to enforcing a curfew for kids.
WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes is live at City Hall with more. Todd.
Stephen and Kelly, it looks like all systems are go on this front. Been a much discussed conversation point for many months now in the summertime, leading some violent incidents, of course, that we've seen, notwithstanding the incident last little more than a week ago involving adults in the brawl downtown. But let's talk about what the Public Safety and Governance Committee just recommended about a half hour ago, 45 minutes ago. We'll show you some video of some curfew related issues. But bottom line, the committee recommended to change Cincinnati's municipal code to create a uniform citywide curfew time for all unaccompanied minors. There already is one, but it would just streamline things. Bottom line, any unaccompanied minor under the age of 18 will have to be home by 11 o'clock at night, assuming that the full council votes to support this curfew amendment and so forth, the new curfew motion. And then it goes on to carve out a section of the Central Business District downtown, also parts of Over the Rhine between Central Avenue and Central Parkway, and also Broadway to the east, to the north Liberty Street, to the south the river, basically making that a carved out area where unaccompanied minors under the age of 18 will have to be home by 9 p.m. or at least out of that area. So a lot to dissect here. This 2.5 hour conversation just wrapped up a short time ago. Part of the dialogue was also about how to equitably and fairly enforce the curfew throughout the entire city. Take a listen.
The idea is just to make sure that we're being fair across the city, that it doesn't matter, where you live. In this case, I understand you're just focusing on the actual business district because you're saying that's where most of the youth are, and so they'll go to the Seven Hills neighborhood houses.
Yeah, the way this would work, obviously police officers would have more of an enforcement ability to talk to a young person, figure out why they're violating the curfew. Ideally, there would be compliance. The young person would go home. An officer could take the young person home. Parents would come get the young person, etc. Or if that fails, then they would go to the Seven Hills Community Center, and that is in Over the Rhine. You just heard Vice Mayor Jan-Michelle Kearney talking about that, and there would be interventions. There would be conversations about why the young person is violating the curfew, how many times it's happened. Also talk about counsel, basically job references, what's going on in that young person's life to try to make sure that they're on the right track. So a lot to unpack here. I'm going to dig into it in more detail. We'll have more later on this evening on News 5. For now, reporting live outside City Hall, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Todd, thank you so much.